All right, hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another stream. Just waiting for the rest of the stuff to be set up, and then we're ready to go. Just waiting for Twitch to be connected. So, if you're watching the stream, if you want to learn about SEO, especially digital marketing, feel free to drop a follow, depending on where you're watching, subscribe, whatever it is, whatever makes you happy. So while I'm just waiting for Twitch to set up, I'm just going to explain what this video will be about. So basically for today's video, I'll be going through some of the, well, if you're watching I guess the series, what we do is we actually try and document um, sort of like episodes for different SEO projects that I'm working on within our current agency. So this is because, as much as we are doing the work, we also want to kind of at the same time educate as much as possible. Because a lot of people, at least from people that I know, a lot of them do not know digital marketing, and this is, I guess, will be helpful, especially when you're looking for a digital marketing company, because then you'll have some sort of knowledge for you to bring to the table, and you kind of know what the agency is talking about before you decide to hire them. So I guess, overall, just trying to help you guys out. So in today's video, I'll be talking about some of the results that we have gotten for one project that we have been working on. And if you want to know about the projects that I'm talking about, just watch the previous videos. So we have been working on this project for a little while, and there's some results that we just recently shared with the client, and I thought it's a good chance to bring this up so that you know what is the impact of SEO, and does the SEO strategies that we do work or not. So with that being said, let me just get everything set up. Let me just open my chat real quick. So if you have any questions, just feel free to leave it in the comments. I will try my best to answer them. And if you want to see us go live, you want to ask questions when we go live, just simply ask away. So while I get everything set up, the reason why, past few, if you're wondering why there's no streams ongoing, is because there's some construction going on, so it's a bit noisy. Yeah. So apparently, I don't know what's the situation with the frames. It seems like we're skipping frames for a bit. So not too sure what is going on. Is the video a bit laggy? I hope not. Yeah, so let me share my screen real quick. So I hope it's not. Is it still laggy? Hmm. Yeah, no, I hope it's not too laggy now. Okay, sorry guys. Get everything set up. Yeah, I think it's better now. So if you're looking at the screen, if you see some stats, this is our agency Trev. So if you see like, why are we not working on our agencies? Because most of the time I'm working on my client side. So I kind of neglected my own side for a bit. So we'll be working on that. And with regards to that, I hope to, when I'm building the site, I think I'll be creating a video to document the whole process of me rebuilding the agency site. And yeah, just for educational purposes. So I think it's all working now. So this website that we are working on is called Remedy Asset Protection. And initially, what we did was we went in and did, I think it's 3 pages, where we kind of just optimized 3 pages. But then it went on to, optimizing, doing an audit for the entire site and then optimizing every single page. And based on of the first 3 pages that we have implemented the changes on, there's some positive results that I would like to show you. So let me just open this up. So basically for this this process that we did, right, we identified certain keywords that we want to go after, and this is a very thorough process where we understand the types of keyword, the bucket that it belongs to, the keyword itself, and then the number of volume in that specific country. In this case, it's Australia. This client is based in Australia. And then to see whether is there a cost per click, and then if that particular keyword is relevant, and what is the keyword intent, and also the sub intent. Now, if you don't know a lot of all these terms that I'm talking about, I'm not going to spend my time explaining in this video. But if you'd like to see me, go through every single details, just let me know, because I want to create, videos that will help you guys out. So with regards to that, let me just give you a profile of this client. So basically, this client is I would say within the construction market, but in terms of the construction market, they are a niche within the construction market. So they don't do everything construction related stuff, but they do a portion of services offered within the construction market. So it's sort of like a niche within a niche. So this means to say we need to pick out, we need to be really relevant with regards to the keywords that we are picking up for them, because like, for example, things like paint testing, for example, it's a very broad keyword within the construction market, but they don't do everything construction related. So that's why we need to that's why this process is very, very thorough, because we want to target, even though we are targeting the construction market, we're not targeting the majority of the construction market. So that's why this process is really to identify the keywords that we need to go after that will eventually bring them the services that this company is offering. So again, with regards to keyword research, you want to always think about, you don't want to target as much as you can. You want to target as specific as possible, because it doesn't mean that by going after a keyword can bring you the traffic that you want. It will bring you traffic, because if you're going to be targeting a keyword that you're going after, assuming you have done all these stuff right with regards to SEO, it's going to get you traffic. But whether or not that traffic is going to convert into a lead or into a customer for you or for your clients, it really depends on the type of keyword you're targeting. So that's why this is a very thorough process. So this is the whole entire process that we did consists of a bunch of keywords over here. So concrete, brass, paint, and a list of stuff here, right? So we basically shortlisted, this is the master list, and then we kind of identified, okay, these are the main 3 keywords that we want to go after, and these are the supporting keywords that we would like to go after as well. So this is the main keyword that you see over here, and for every individual page, we kind of mapped out, for each page we have a very thorough plan to decide which keyword we're going to go after. So for this particular page, we want to build a page that is about concrete inspector. The main keyword that we are targeting is concrete inspector, and also the secondary keywords that we want to go after that we think is relevant to this business. It's all these keywords over here. Okay, and again, all this is derived from the master list. Now, if I were to go into details, it will be very detailed, with regards to why we selected this keyword. Number one, why we selected the secondary keywords based on the search volume, based on the cost per click, based on the relevancy, based on whether we think this will convert to a customer or not. We also have the minimum number of word count you want to have, because like I mentioned, you always want to be relevant. So if you look at the pages that are currently ranking, and this is a very quick check for you guys. If you want to build a content and say, for example, you want to rank after a ABC keyword, right? And you don't know what is the benchmark. So what you can do is you can go to Google on the first page. Okay, say for example, I can't think of, let's just say co-working, right? So if this is a keyword that you're going after and you don't know what kind of content you want to create, okay, Google is the best answer out there, because Google is already telling you these are the pages that are doing well and they like these pages. So there's certain benchmarks that's within these pages that's giving you some guidelines on what kind of content you should be creating. So let me just give you an example. If you do not know how many words you should be writing, right? Just open up, like I would say, either the top 3, okay, and then okay, this is interesting. This is under maintenance right now. So you want to look at how many words this page have, okay, and if you have a tool like Ahrefs, I think this Chrome extension is free. This will show you how many words this particular page have, right? 4008, and then the formatting is a bit wrong. Okay, this is weird. I have no idea why this is appearing here. But you kind of want to do the same. You just want to know exactly how many words is on this page. And then you can take like the top 5 and then do an average. And then that will give you the average number of words you want to have. Because the last thing that you want to do is you don't want to have a 500 word content going after the term co-working when the rest of the pages that are ranking well, it's over say 2,000 words, right? So that will put you out of the medium word count. So that's what we do for the minimum word count. And then we also mapped out the exact URL, okay, how the URL, the slug of the URL should be. We also have a page title, and again, I think every of this column here will be very, very detailed, because the way the reason why we reach this end result for page titles for H1s and stuff like that, it's very, very thorough. So it'll be another video that I can create. So let me just let me know if you guys wanna learn that, or if you're interested to find out that. Basically, this is what we did, right? So we mapped out 3 pages going after these 3 different keywords. Now let me show you some of the examples. Some of the results. Remedy AP. Okay, so this is the website, and so we are currently in the process of optimizing the rest of the site. Okay, and you can see the organic search, and this is without, we didn't build any links to it yet, because we are not at that stage yet. But you can see based on of the 3 keywords, even though the traffic is very little, and the reason why is because, like I mentioned, their website already don't have, their website already don't have organic traffic. So if you hear some drilling in the background, it's because there's some construction going on. Yeah, but the reason why there is not much organic traffic, because like I mentioned, firstly, their website already don't have a strong organic presence, and secondly, it's a niche within the niche. So even though the keywords that we are going after, the volume is not very, very high, right? So it's probably like 30 to 100, right? So that's why we need to select the keywords that we want to go after very, very carefully. So let me just show you some of the examples we have. Okay, this is very weird. This is not supposed to happen. Okay, you notice over here. Okay, I think there's something wrong with Ahrefs. Yeah, so look, there's some That is why I always, I prefer to use CMSs, because if you work with a developer that this is just not the best practice. By right, if something is like that, okay, the URL is not supposed to work when it's like that. But again, okay, that's another problem for another time. But basically, I want to show you the result, right? So this is the concrete inspector page. So just go to this. We're going to find our URL, and you can see some of the organic pages that is currently ranking. So this is showing that this page, okay, concrete inspector, this specific page that we're trying to target, we're trying to rank for, the main keyword is concrete inspector, but the secondary keyword is concrete corrosion, concrete protection, and stuff like that. So you can already see that there's concrete protection services that is not on Google, but right now it's showing up at least on the second page. And I think this is already, on the first page, if I'm not wrong. Go and do a check real quick. Okay, set my settings to Australia. And then read protection services. Okay, and let me just see where they are. So they are not on first page yet. So yeah, so they are on the second page. So this page went from not being on the internet, not being on Google at all, to becoming page 2 in just, I think, a month. So that will continue, I guess, will continue to go up. And if it doesn't, then we'll see what is our next plan of action. But this is already showing up for a relevant keyword that we are going after. So this is a secondary keyword. So let's go and take a look at the other page. So this is another URL that we are going after. Okay, and you can see, look, corrosion control services. This is non-existent on the net, and then once we optimize it, you can see now it's currently on the first page, on page 4. No, not page 4, sorry, position 4. So as you can see, like I mentioned, right, the volume is not very little. Not very little, sorry. The volume is not a lot, but the reason why we went after this keyword is because, like I mentioned, it's a niche within a niche, and that's why we cannot go after those broad keywords, because even if we go after those broad keywords that get a lot of volume, it will not it will get us a lot of traffic, but it will get us a lot of unqualified traffic, because this client doesn't offer a broad service, right? They offer a very, very sub niche of a service. So this is one of the service they offer, and that's why we chose this keyword, because it has a search volume, and also secondly, it's relevant. So you can see currently, it went from page 2 to currently it's page 4. I mean position 4. Let me just do a check. Yep, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, so you can see over here. Okay, so it's already showing up on page 4. And you can see some of the secondary keywords: corrosion control, corrosion prevention methods. Let me just see. Yeah, so you can see corrosion prevention methods. This is one of the secondary keyword that we are going after, and it's showing up as well. So this is a really good sign. Okay, and then let me just show you the third one, pain consultant. Yeah, so you can see, and all these pages went from not being on the net. Okay, the last time this domain was showing up for pain consultant was about a year ago, and then now they are showing up again. Okay, and they are showing up for installation inspection as well. So you can see the search volume is very little, and at the same time, like I mentioned earlier, but overall it's showing up for all these keywords that we're going after. So again, this is how you mapped out keywords, for relevant keywords to go after, because like I mentioned, you don't want to just drive a bunch of traffic but not converting them. You want to drive targeted qualified traffic, as opposed to just driving a bunch of traffic, right? So that is the kind of process that I want to show you guys today. Now I'm not going to go, I'm not going to make this video a long one. This is just to show you, kind of like a documentation of what we have done, the results of it, and then at the same time monitoring the results that we have gotten. So yeah, let me know if you like this kind of videos, and if you like to see more, just wherever you're watching, just feel free to subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll make sure to answer them as much as I can. With all this construction going on, I guess I'm going to stop the video here, and then we'll see you next time.